Okay, welcome to my kitchen. This is the Fully Alive Athlete Pastor channel, and this is Justin speaking. Hey, I'm a church guy, but I'm also a fitness guy, and I want you to come along with me on a journey today. Now, I'm going to let you in on a secret. I've been using the same smoothie that I eat almost every day, or drink it almost every day. I've been doing that since 2016 in November. And it's 2020 November right now. So it's right at 4 years. Almost every day, unless I'm traveling or something happens, I don't have the ingredients, but I usually drink this. Now, I want you to try it, and you don't have to do it every day, but I feel like it would help you, perhaps, to get your nutrition under control, to see some positive health benefits, to fuel you for your workout. I do it in the morning before work, or in the mid-morning after I've done some work, or before a workout, or in the lunchtime, or if I miss it, I'll do it in the evening. You know, it just gives me energy and helps me to feel better. So let me tell you a little bit about what's in here. I'm going to show you how to make it, and how to make the Westmo smoothie, and I really want you to consider it. Now, just listen in. I'm going to do a little teaching here just first off. So most Americans do not get enough dietary fiber. The guidelines say that, depending on the calories of your diet, you need to have 25 to 35 grams. The smoothie I make has about 18 grams, so we're approaching that number right off the bat. And fiber is really good for lowering your cholesterol because of what it does in your body. It also helps for digestion and for all kind of things, really. I believe that if you feel bad, and I feel bad, I don't want to worship God. I don't want to do the right thing. I'm totally into me and what I'm doing and feeling awful. And that's not what I'm made for. I'm made to glorify God and enjoy Him. And if I feel horrible, that's going to hinder both of those two primary purposes for me, which is one purpose, is glorifying God and enjoying Him. And I glorify Him through serving Him and serving other people. So I want to optimize my health so I don't nullify a lot of my benefit to God and other people. So fiber is important, guys. Fiber has a spiritual benefit to you. All right. Now, the other thing that we don't get enough of that this smoothie is going to help you to compensate for is protein. So you got fiber and you got protein. I see most people that I'm training and I work out with don't get enough protein, and that really hurts them, because if you get in the gym, you want to be building muscle to increase your resting metabolic rate and to just be stronger functionally and to be able to power through the day and to accomplish your goals. Well, if you don't take in enough protein, your body's not going to be able to build muscle. And so if you're trying to build muscle and add muscle, you want to typically, I weigh 200 pounds about, so I want a 0.8 to 1.0 ratio of pounds or grams of protein to pounds of my body weight. So that would be about, for me, that's going to be about 160 to 200 grams of protein. Well, this smoothie is going to have about 55 to 56 grams of protein in it. So that's going to get me approaching that goal right away. We're going to have a banana in there. We're going to have, with that banana, and it's typically good to have a banana that's a little browner because the nutrient level goes up. I used to work at Smoothie King in college, and at Smoothie King, every smoothie is really focused around bananas. That's the base of every good smoothie. So I'm going to tell you to put a lot of challenging things into your smoothie today. And I tell you what, if you forget the banana, you're not only going to miss out on some great nutrients, but you're going to miss out on the ability to enjoy the smoothie because it will not be good. So any smoothie you make, you can use this as a guide, but the fundamental building block of any smoothie is the banana. Now, this smoothie is going to have some potassium, some iron, a lot of calcium, a lot of other things that we usually, because our diets are so bad, we need to use multivitamins. And I take one multivitamin every morning, but this is going to give you some natural micronutrients that you're going to need. Now, another thing is that we've talked about protein, but there's 3 macronutrients. There's proteins, there's carbs, and there's fats. And a lot of people want to hate on carbs, but look, carbs are useful for building for producing ATP, which is our body's preferred energy source. And the processes of your body need energy. Now, a lot of people want to hate on carbs and say they're going to make you fat. Not true. That's not true at all. Your body has a need for energy. All of your processes, even thinking, which leads into how do I glorify God and enjoy Him? Well, if I don't have enough energy, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I'm going to say eat some carbs, but don't eat too many carbs. Now, so if you're going to eat about 200 grams of protein, figure out what your calorie goal is and figure out how many carbs you need to be eating per day. And I can help you with that if you have questions about what that is. But you need to be eating enough carbs to have the requisite energy. But if you don't go over the top, most people have too many carbs. That's why there's the fad diets of skipping out all the carbs, because you can see people shred a lot of weight off real quick as they're storing a lot of carbs as fat. And that's what happens when you eat too many carbs in a day. It just stores as fat. So anyway, I'm going to give you just one more tip about this smoothie. It's going to be about 520 calories total when we get it done. Now, 520 calories is an excellent number of calories for one meal. Typically, if you're my size, you're going to be talking about 2,000 to 2,500 calories a day. So we're talking about a quarter or 1/5 of your calories in a day. And these are nutrient-rich calories, not empty calories. So you want lots of nutrients in your calories. And also note this, I'm going to just give you everything I know right here. Look, 3 macronutrients. Fats have 9 calories per gram. Carbs and proteins have 4 calories per gram. So if you're trying to manage your weight, which means, and you're trying to lose weight, you need to limit your calories. And so that's going to mean you're going to want to have less fat in your diet because you're going to get more bang for your buck, or more calories per gram. You're going to use more calories per gram with fats, high in fat foods. So go low fat foods. Just a few things. So this smoothie is going to get us some nutrient-rich calories right off the bat, and either help us to power through work or to get started. Okay, now I actually take this usually before I work out, and that's what I'm doing today. It's afternoon. I've had a busy morning on Saturday, and we're going to just use this as a pre-workout. Okay, so check it out. I'm going to run through it. So what do you need when you're doing a smoothie? Well, you're going to need, I think, an essential part of any good kitchen is this. This is a kitchen scale. It's electronic. You can turn it on. You can look at grams, ounces, all those kind of milliliters. And I typically just set everything in grams, and we'll go that way. So we're going to put the top of our mixer here on top of the scale, and then we're going to measure out all the stuff that we put in the smoothie so that we know exactly what we're dealing with here, and we can easily know our nutritional information. Now, I'm going to take you along with me and show you how I do it. So we've got our Vitamix, there's my hand, Vitamix mixer right here. Look at that. There's our Vitamix mixer right here. And we're going to put the top on in just a minute, but here's the top. So let's look at it this way. All right, so check it out. Walk with me here. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is I put my powders in first. So I'm going to take my creatine first. A smoothie or a day's worth of calories, of creatine is going to be 5 to 10 grams. So I'm going to put that in and measure it out right here. Watch this. Okay. All right, sorry about the delay. Here we go. Bam. Putting it in. That's 2. All right. You get the idea. I'm not a cooking show professional, obviously. All right, but I've got them lined up here. So I've got my ingredients lined up. 7 grams is what we got to, or 6 grams. There we go. Okay, so we got between 5 to 10 grams of creatine. Now we're going to do 2 scoops of whey protein, and I use the Optimum Nutrition whey protein. I get the biggest bag they sell, 11 pounds of it, and then I just have it in my closet for a long time. So I'm going to drop this in here and see where we are. We're starting at 7. I didn't zero it out. So we're up to 31. We're going for about 55 to 60 grams of this stuff. All right, right there. That's 51. All right, cool. We got it. All right, so we got our powders in. That's our first things we put in. Then we're going to take our oats. And I've told you guys we're going to have lots of fiber, so the oats are going to go in there. So let me go ahead and put this here for now. Put our oats in. I get the gigantic bags of oats, and we're going to drop this guy in here. Putting the oats in, we're going to do 30 grams of oats, which is a little bit under a serving of oats. Then we got our brown banana. Look at that, brown banana. So brown banana, you just unpeel this guy. It's going to be about 110 grams for a old banana. We'll drop this in. It's still good, and you can let your bananas go for quite some time and still use them well. You don't have to make banana bread. You can just put them in a smoothie. Next up, apple cider vinegar. This is helpful for potassium, another micronutrient that a lot of people don't get enough of. So that's helpful. And we're going to do 15 to 20 grams of that. All right, now we're going to get to the cold stuff. We've got our powders, our oats, our banana, and our apple cider vinegar with the mother. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to take our big bag of kale right here. And this big bag of kale, I hate eating salad, so I like to just pour all of my greens right at the beginning of the day. I'm going to take just handfuls of this stuff. See, there we go. Big handful of it. And drop it right in the blender. I put this up to 55. Another handful, 88, and maybe one more handful here to get there to 100. Awesome. That gets us a little bit over 100. That works for me. All right, nice. And I just freeze the kale because look, nasty kale is terrible. So I want it to be, I don't want it to go bad. So I just put it in the freezer. There's no loss of nutrition if you freeze it. Put it in the freezer, take it out. And that's going to actually make the smoothie better because it's going to make it colder, which is great. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. We got 2 more ingredients. We're going to put in mixed berries. So you've got raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries in here. And what you're going to do is you're going to take 1 serving, which is 140 grams. I'm going to drop these guys in. All right. Rolling those in there. All right, there we go, good. Perfect. Okay. There we go. We got our berries in there. Last thing you're going to need to make a good smoothie is you're going to need a blender bottle worth of ice water. So I take my ice water and I just dump it in. I'll show you right here and measure it. All right, just poured it in. I like to get the liquid down on the bottom so it blends easier with the powders down there, and then the ice goes on top and break it up a little bit. Now we're ready to blend. Let's take it over here, putting it on the base. Move this over. All right, let's go right here. You got to put your lid on the blender. That's a rookie mistake right there. I don't want any of you guys to make the same mistakes I may have made or may not have made in blending. All right, but I've been doing this for years, guys. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Okay, so look at this. That's what it looks like right here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Oh, we got to turn it on here. Flip it on, turn it on. All right, we're blending. We're blending now. We're starting to break it up. Watch this go evaporate. I'm going to turn it to 10 and watch. Woo! Probably the world's best mixer. It's called the Vitamix. They're expensive, but the motor in this thing is amazing. So it doesn't take long at all to take all those ingredients and blend them up in a nice, well, some people just say it's a nice smoothie, but I love the smoothie. Alright, so we're blending it up. You'll notice that it'll start to rise. When the liquid level rises, you'll see that it's very blended at that point, and it looks like it's ready to go. You'll see no chunks of anything in there right now. So I'm going to turn it off. Super quick, guys. I tell you, most of the time we spent today was me teaching you guys a little bit of what I know about nutrition. So I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a dietitianist, but I am a personal trainer, and I have a certification in fitness nutrition as well. So, all right, so there we go. Here's our smoothie, and this is going to really, you can drink this in a little over 2 shaker bottles, which gives you a good amount. Like I said, 520 calories of nutrient-rich goodness. All right, so I'm going to taste it. It tastes great. Okay, it's another good smoothie. All right, well, I hope you've enjoyed my little tutorial on how to make a good smoothie. That's how you do a Westmo smoothie. Try it. Let me know. You don't have to do it every day, but you might get addicted, and you might think, well, this is actually helping me out and give me some power to get through this day and to glorify God and enjoy Him. So if that's you, then like it, subscribe. I'm going to be giving you more tips, and share this. Let me know what you want to talk about here. All those things. If you don't like it, no hard feelings. Just let me know. I'd love to know any kind of positive or negative feedback on this as always. Okay. Well, thanks a lot for joining me today, guys. I hope you have a great Saturday. God bless. Y'all be good. Take care. And I hope that one solid this will do for us is in a world that is absolutely racked with pandemics and people who don't feel good, that we can start to turn the tide on this and to begin to feel and live fully alive. So take care. Keep spreading the good word. God bless you.